And we're back with Legends ZA Mega Dimension. This time we're going to be chilling with Karina and Ansha over at the museum. And then at Cafe Soleil, because that's what kids like to do. So I'm told. Hey, wait a minute. You guys were in Mega Dimension. You guys weren't in the real world? Whatever. One look into Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Richisim. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. Then let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Karina. It's a good thing it's free entry. Lavere Town. What a fantastical looking city, my other name. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting's supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 1,500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. Yeah, especially one that can warp through dimensions. My dear Mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Going up the stairs. One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Richisim in this museum would be over there, right? Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet. That big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's Hyperspace Lumiose too. That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that Hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is troubling. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's why we're doing all the survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. To the Hisui exhibit. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems like more like your Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a great job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, such as my dear mighty Mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, whattageek? It was over the moon! Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city, after all. Well, Ansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through my special coaching process. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? Oh, we were about to look at Volo's outfit over there. This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of Hyperspace Lumiose resembling this temple? Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe. If the Pokemon you're after has something to do with the temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. How'd you meet Hoopa anyway? I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much the worse for wear. It seems to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. but I fed Hoopa a fresh baked donut and it perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since, and helped me with Visit Hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me! Wait, Miss Karina!
Oh, she's about to pick the Tower of Mastery exhibit, isn't she? Yep, sure enough.
Check out this painting, Ansha! What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kinda like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I'd worry I'd never live up to the standard she's set. Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me, anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be. Heh! Goodness! Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something!
I mean, anyone can do that. Just do the mystery gift event.
Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please.
Alright, where that at? All the way on the other end of town.
Welcome, may I help you? So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place.
Mind the name.
I'll order it for us. Go ahead and grab a seat.
Where'd Hoopa go?
There'd Hoopa go. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. This is the flavor Mama loves so much? I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. The Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Trade you for my Moo Moo milk tea? If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip. Deal. Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff. You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you? Then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you. I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in Hyperspace Lumiose without you two.
There's something about how she implied, at least to me, that had Ansha not come back safely, then we wouldn't be in this situation now. When maybe the hyperspace situation could have ended up happening anyway, and then we just wouldn't know who Ansha is. At which point, just attack the hyperspace distortion? I don't know. Unless Ansha was the one who caused it.
So if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work, for all of Lumiose's sake. When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, whattageek?
Glad you're with us.
Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into Hyperspace Lumiose. But when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same, right, whattageek?
Huh?
How'd you get to be such a strong trainer without being more curious? Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely. As much as I hate for our fun to end, we better return to Hotel Z.
Two hotels.
The gang's all back. I was playing tourist for a change. Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time.
That's my other name.
Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along.
You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want.
You just don't get it, Naveen. I guess we got more important things to talk about.
Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ansha.
Whatever could it be? Why, look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out in the town.
We?
Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha. Thank you, thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last.
Good job, Naveen.
How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit too?
The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Karina.
Oh, true. These megastones are the symbols of my bonds with my Pokémon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Karina, you're part of it, Team MZ too. Oh, she's so happy.
What was that? Who done it?
Wait, did y'all hear that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. We better see what it was. Go check that room, whattageek.
Why me? An invisible Pokemon? Could it be?
No one seems to be here. Guess we got ghosts.
Oh, that spooked him. Please don't start.
What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega Bayonet?
Come on.
Naveen, you're not actually scared.
What? He got slimed.
Ah! This Gulpin must have come from Hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh. I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here.
I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto, all 3 of you.
Wow, you're a task force now. You gonna go, Tawny? Obviously. Leader Naveen, can you hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Corbeau an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go.
Look at the Gulpin. So now Gulpin here, if we feed him a donut that we're not using, it will spit up a random berry for us. The problem with this is that Gulpin doesn't give you any good berries. It only gives you basic ones that you can find outside of Hyperspace Lumios. And only one at a time. No matter what the level of donut you give it, it's just not gonna be a good berry that it gives you back. But it is a good way of removing donuts from your inventory that, you know, and they're cluttering it. So if you have a lot of donuts that you don't know what to do with, just give them the Gulpin. You'll at least get rid of the donuts quickly, and you'll get a berry for it. It's not going to be a good berry, but, you know.
I'll try using that great butter you brought back, if you don't mind.
5 berry donuts. Let's start nice and strong with all of these. Maybe not that one, actually. What's something I could put in to push it over the edge? Do I have a 30 on sweet? I have peach berries. Oh. I was hoping to get a bonus for that. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a 2-star out of that. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna get another 2-star anytime soon, so nope. Let's make her sad. I'm done for now. Let's go talk to Corbeau. There you are. Let's skip the how-do-you-do's. The distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. All this research, and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. That sounds challenging. Yeah, maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumios itself. We think Hyperspace Lumios is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts.
I don't think I get it.
It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philippe, fill him in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumios resembles parts of our city made us suspicious. So we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumios itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philippe. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumios keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We got this. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident, it's still tough in there. Use experience candies you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to.
Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get experience points from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumios, so that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbo. Guess we better order up some more donuts from Chef Ansha.
These ought to be of some help. Here are 20 Ultra Balls. I'm also still here, in case you forgot about me, Vinny. Good luck out there.
Let's go. So to start with, we got a couple of new hyperspace zones. This is a battle zone. Rather than catching Pokemon in it, we're going to be fighting trainers primarily, and the requests we get from those battle zones will be defeat X amount of trainers usually. Before that, though, there's an unidentified Megastone over here. So I'm going to warp over here and see what that's all about. No side quest, just a new Megastone to be found. Let's go see what's up. We'll do the Oran Curry. And just in the distance over there is a very cool looking, well, he's a looking two-headed fella. That's Mega Villain. I think the design could do with some work, but I am very pleased that one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon, of which there is a laundry list, by the way, got a Mega form. Dang, he missed completely. Thank you for that. Spicy Extract, its signature move, will boost attack and lower defense. Good for if you're using a physical Villain, and also useful if you're attacking a Pokemon that is primarily a special attacker, so they don't reap the rewards, like reap the benefits of the attack boost. That'll hurt, yeah. Metacham. Go get it. Got it. Now, unfortunately, because this isn't a Rogue Mega evolution, we don't capture the Villain afterwards, but we do get its Megastone. Villainite. Ta-da. And just like that, we're out of here. Now, I want to use Mega Villain on the team. Problem is, because this is Mega Dimension, we're going to need to wait for the right zone to show up for it. Right now, I had a look at what we had available, and nothing really stuck out to me as anything I'd want to target or survey. So, I'm thinking about resetting the zones that show up. To do that, just rest at a bench. You'll reset what current hyperspace areas are available. And generally, when it comes to switching from day to night, at nighttime, the hyperspace holes that show up will primarily be battle zones.
and with a couple of wild zones sprinkled in throughout. So now we got a new set here. There's a sandy gas there. But now they're really spread out across the city, unfortunately. There's a new Megastone over there, too. Let's see here. Zangoose is there. Muna is there. Gulpin. Muna again. Besides this new Megastone quest, I don't think there's really anything for me today. So I'm just going to keep resetting until I start finding zones that I want to investigate and catch Pokemon in. And now that whenever we go from night to day, we get that looming hyperspace hole above Prism Tower. Alright, I didn't find a Capsicid zone yet, but I have found a couple of zones I want to investigate for Pokemon I would want to use. First of all, there's this Psychic zone that has a Chingling. I have used Chimecho exactly once, and that was during the second DLC of Scarlet and Violet. Or first DLC of Scarlet and Violet. Made a whole new team for that. And now I'm curious to know what Chimecho's Mega, which does exist now, is like in this game, because I haven't used it yet. So let me go find a Chingling, and we'll start using a Chimecho. Alright, we're back to the museum zone. Catch Chingling. That's an easy enough thing to do, I'm sure. We do have to catch wild Pokemon in general, though, so... No Pokeballs up there. There's generally one over here. Oh, yep, there's one. I was gonna say, it seems like Hors got caught on some geometry that wasn't agreeing with it. Is that gonna hit? There is. Go look up on the roofs. Yep, there's Chingling. I think they're timid? I don't really know. You know, they don't look timid. They might fight back. No big deal. Oop, that one didn't catch. Okay. But if an attack is thrown out, they do want to run away. Get back here. Alright, there we go. Abura. They didn't even need to teleport, they just run away. What's happening there? I think I saw the light reflecting in a weird way that was, not handy for it. Yeah. I don't think I can reach that from there. Aurorus. Yeah, Chingling's only level 15. Whoa! That was weird. No, that's not shiny. Thought I saw the frontmost Abra down there be a shiny. It would be the first random encounter shiny in the whole Let's Play so far. Where's that bonus ball? Is it in here? Nope. One of these days I will find the bonus ball. It's probably at the far end over there. Yep, I see it. Nice. Let's get out of here. Hi. How we doing? Which of these Chimecho or Chingling will I want to use? Well, this one's adamant. I don't really know if I want to be using this one. I know I can just change their nature at any time, but... This one's got... eh. None of them are particularly appealing, actually. You know what? Let's go with the runt of the litter. Shoot, we're benching you. Do I need to have Chingling at the front of my party in order to hang out with it at a cafe? I think I might. Where... Here we go. Cafe Kizuna. So, visiting a cafe and having a drink or food or whatever with your Pokemon, you'll be able to boost their friendship with you. So, I'm just gonna sit at the cafe for a few outings, improve the friendship with Chingling this way, and then we can evolve it. I don't remember if it's friendship during the day that triggers this evolution or what, but we'll keep getting some cafe here and coffee here, tea here, whatever they offer at the cafe. And then I'll meet you at the next Wild Zone. Forgot I could just feed it berries to improve its friendship, so there we go. Saves me some money, even though I have like 2 million Pokédollars on hand. Alright, nicknamed it Sway. There he goes. Just swaying. One other thing I do want to do before moving on again is level the dang out of it. 98. There we go. Easy. And I should also give it some of these calciums that I've got on hand. I'll just walk to the Pokemon Center. I'm right there. Hi. Pop quiz time. How many total Pokemon Centers are there in Lumio City? 9, I think. That's right, there are 9. Among the 9, this one, the Aberno Pokemon Center, sells the fewest Pokeballs by far. Is that an in-universe fact? I think we can solve that problem if we just had a certain Pokemon around to help. And I've got the perfect name for my plan. Sportacular sales with a fun guy! Allow me to explain. Don't you think our countertop looks lonely? There's so much room to liven it up. But a Fungus sitting here would look just like a Pokeball. That kind of Pokemon is sure to lure people in and make them want to buy Pokeballs. Please, bring me a Fungus. Ma'am? Fungible goods. I just wanted to know. Can I not? Okay, wrong Pokemon Center then, dang. I'm trying to buy from the center and she's like, give me a mushroom. My mistake, jeez. Alright, I'm buying some medicines. I'm gonna get a bunch of these for later. And we'll also get, just for the heck of it, some iron. Both buy. And now, we'll just power up our new Chimecho friend. We'll do a zinc as well. Alright. One last order of business, and then we'll be off to the next zone. For the rest of the team that I'm planning on, I'm probably just gonna level them up and power them up off screen. We're going to do hyper training. If they're at least level 50, she can put them through hyper training, as long as we have bottle caps. Which I believe I have a couple. No, I have a gold bottle cap. Let's just do it. Cool. And just like that, Sway is looking a lot stronger than it used to. Good for him. Alright, Chimecho's all powered up. Let's get into this fighting type Wild Zone. And we'll go catch ourselves a Clobopus. So I like Grapple Oct, but I've never used one before. And it's got a signature move, Octolock. We get to see kind of what Octolock's about in a new setting. Whoops, missed completely. Alright. Yup. Is Psyshock a ranged attack that hits from anywhere? It looks like it. It just may not have the same area of effect that Psychic does. Oh, there you are. Oh, Clavipus. Where you at, you little guys? Nope, that's Metatite. Oh, Cephalopod spotted. Not catching any of these. There we go. There's one. They're throwing me all over the place. Alright, we got him. Enough of these boulders, and I'll get the bonus ball, and then we're out of here. Alright, we got our Grapple Locked, and it's got Taunt, so let's evolve it. Ta-da! Grapple Locked. And now it's got Octolock. Let's get rid of Taunt and get Octolock on there. There we go. Topsy-Turvy might also be fun from time to time, but not sure exactly how that'll work. Anyway, got 2 new Pokemon for the team. Guess I gotta grind out more survey points, though. So, to that end, let's go ahead and handle the one of these other zones, these battle zones. Just to show what those are like. Normal type seems decently easy to handle. Hey, wait a minute, we've been to this exact spot before. Meh, what's that about? Meh. Let's go. So there will still be Pokeballs that show up here in the zone, but generally that's not your primary objective. Seems like you made it into a strange slice of hyperspace Lumios, huh, kid? Kinda resembles one of our battle zones. Guess we should call it a hyperspace battle zone. Might be that the trainers you see there are reflections of the bitter resentment felt by trainers defeated on our side, huh? Whatever they are, I bet I can come up with some survey tasks suited to a hyperspace battle zone. Keep you plenty busy, so no slouching, kid. And just like in the battle zones of Lumio City proper, you can still get caught off guard if you approach enemies recklessly. Get back over here. I'm really low on stats now. Hang on. Shroodle! He's a little mouse guy. Get out of here. Thankfully, you don't have a fist pump at the end of every battle like in the regular battle zones. You also don't get an indicator to say whether or not you've one-shot the the enemy then. Because usually in regular Lumiose, you get experience when you knock out a Pokemon, but not here. A Zangoose? What? Where? Whomst? Ah, there he is. Alright, one of them down. Oh, lovely. You can still pick up rewards from some of these trainers, too. So the couriers will give you berries, generally. Very nice. Sometimes you'll run into an alpha trainer, and they will... Yep, there's one right now. They will have alphas to deal with. They're significantly stronger than usual. Octolock didn't do anything because it was the first hit. That's a big guy. Look at him go. But the alpha trainers will also give you rewards if you can beat them. They're not required to beat by any stretch, but they do give you extra rewards if you're looking for them. Usually it's like Seeds of Mastery, though, and you're kind of already swimming in Seeds of Mastery from fighting a bunch of alphas out in regular Lumiose, so, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, I'll try to find the bonus ball and then meet you back out of, or whenever I get the survey points necessary, or when something else interesting happens. Alright, we caught a fungus, 2 of them. And we have our survey all ready to go. So, let me skedaddle out of here. We'll go back to Hibernal Pokemon Center, turn in that fungus, and then go do the next Rogue Mega. Or at least I think that's the order of events. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. There's also a particular hyperspace distortion we asked that you look into. I marked it on your map. Best of luck. Yeah, this one. Where was Hibernal? Centrico, here we go. I've got that Fungus Amoongus. Here you go. Mushroom.
Thank you so much for this. It looks just like a Pokeball. Oh, I could stand right here admiring it all day. I'm sure everyone who visits will want to buy some Pokeballs now.
Using a mushroom for marketing? That's crazy.
Let's lure more sales into our Pokemon Center together, Fungus. I really can't thank you enough for bringing me such a fun little guy to join me here.
A fun guy. Not sure I understand why the slow zoom in, but that's a lot of Pokeballs at least. Thank. So Sushi High Roller is our next destination. Can I not warp straight to it? There we go. Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, here we go into Hyperspace Lumiose.
Let's use this level 3 donut. Well, yeah, this level 3 donut. Off we go to dream of sushi. Anyone else feel particularly small?
Why are we in a sushi restaurant? Why is everything way too big? This place is really glitched out. Whoa! Whattageek, look! In the middle of the battle court!
Mega sushi. It's a platter. Thanks, mission objective, for telling me who the Mega is. As if we couldn't intuit it already.
Whoever made the sushi platter was really committed to their vision, or to doing a bit. This sushi isn't gonna Mega Evolve, is it? Come on, you know that's not how that works. Is Mega Evolution a joke to you or something?
The concentration of Mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent.
Oh. Hi, guy.
Tatsugiri Digivolve 2! Full Plattermon! Look at them go. Alright, let's do it. Dragon Rush already, huh? Thankfully, I've got Freeze Drive for a quad-effective attack. Nyom. Hit him with the Freeze Drive. Yeah, there we go. Hit him with the Freeze Dry. Go, go, go. Don't hop around. There we go. We got some good damage off it just then. That's nice. Get back here. One more plus move freeze dry before you disappear into the distance. Alright, so we missed it before, but it would try to shoot these fish eggs at us in the first phase if we didn't do a lot of damage to it. But we did kind of blitz through its first phase, no problem. Now it's just shooting a lot more at us than previously. Oh, hello. What you doing over there? Another waterfall. Did you hit my Aurorus with waterfall, please? Oh, never mind. I was hoping that weakness policy would activate again, but I guess it is only once per battle. Did it hit? Oh, no, it didn't. I flinched, so I couldn't fire off the move. Oh, it's done, though. Hey, there we go. Finish it. Tatsugiri's Mega is unique in that, depending on the form of Tatsugiri you capture and then Mega, that's the predominant, like, middle sushi of the trio. Gonna catch it in a heel ball. Sushi acquired! Marble acquired. Tatsugiri Knight.
Battling Mega Tatsugiri might have been easier if I weren't so hungry. Karina, you could think about food in a battle that fierce? Respect.
Not bad, you three. The Rogue Mega Evolution readings have disappeared. Go on and give yourselves a break while we start combing through this data. Hopefully we'll have some new learnings to share tomorrow.
It makes 3 times we found one of these gold bonus balls after battling a rogue Pokemon. Guess it's not a coincidence.
Come on, butter. Give me the butter. I would like the butter. Nope, not a butter. A butter? No, not a butter. A butter? Oh, okay. But wait! Butter! Yes! Yes, butter! That's what I've always dreamed of in Pokemon games. Butter. That butter sure looks amazing. Might as well call it amazing butter, huh? Just gonna keep coming up with adjectives for these butters. Still don't get why we've been finding butter when we call them these rogue Pokemon, but at least Ansha should be able to whip up some even better donuts with it. Yeah, Ansha and the others are waiting for us. Let's get back to Hotel Z, whattageek. Butter required. Deliver the butter. Hey, Ansha, we found another cool hyperspace souvenir. It better not be butter. Just constantly giving her butter every time I come back to the hotel. This is really too much. It's fine butter, but I could do with some candy, I think? I'm a kid, right? Now that we're all back, I think it's dinner time. Is Gulpin joining us today? Yep, sure enough. Listen, remember Corbeau and Philippe's theory about hyperspace Lumiose? The subconscious thing? Right, about hyperspace, or how hyperspace Lumiose seems to reflect subconscious thoughts and memories. I was skeptical, but after seeing that giant sushi, I don't know, maybe they're right. Does that mean hyperspace Lumiose is made up of everyone's dreams or something? If it were everyone's dreams, it would be even more chaotic than it already is. Part of me wants to see what ridiculous chaos a dream world could produce, but I guess we can't let hyperspace Lumiose keep getting more out of hand. Oh! What's up? I just realized, maybe Ansha saw that legendary Pokemon because hyperspace Lumiose was reflecting her dreams or wishes or something. Perhaps you're onto something, Lita. But would that mean hyperspace Lumiose does indeed reflect our dreams? And if so, why? Yeah, still a mystery. Which is why Team MZ is gonna get to the bottom of things. So everyone eat up. We can't investigate on empty stomachs. Agreed. Karina, you good? Looking a little serious there. She's doing a think. Hi, Jet. Are the surveys of hyperspace Lumiose making progress? Yes, ma'am. The Rust Syndicate is working with admirable fervor, to say nothing of Team MZ. Uh-oh. It's charging a light of ruin. Big. Yet it seems the situation may be evolving even more rapidly than we anticipated. But those children are the ones with whom AZ entrusted our future. We can trust them too. Indeed. I suppose our duty as their elders is to believe in them and offer support. Please, Vinny, hadn't you better leave the elder talk to me? I beg your pardon, ma'am. As you say. How do you think Jet gets across the web bridge with her shoes like they are? Must be difficult for her. God, jeez, I'm up! I'm gonna throw that clock into hyperspace, never see it again. Rabble, 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 rabble. Hey, I've been wondering, who's the stronger trainer between the two of you? Me, I guess? Tawny shot of, huh? You, huh? I can buy that. You sure battle well in hyperspace Lumiose. Now I've got a question for you, Karina. What do you do when you're not surveying hyperspace? I stay on my grind. Gotta keep training so we can help those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Hey, speaking of grind, where are the roller skates from Gen 6? I'm asking for a friend. The friend is me. Give me roller skates. These days I'm focused on finding Mega Evolution users to battle. Must be nice living in Lumiose all year round. There's so much Mega Evolution happening. Do you think you could help with my training, Karina? My partner can Mega Evolve. Come to think of it, so can Naveen's. Wait, where is Naveen?
Probably sleeping off an all-nighter doing fashion sketches or something. Oh no, that won't do. We need Naveen well rested and healthy. I'm sure he'll be rolling out of bed and coming down to see us soon. In fact, that must be him now.
What? Naveen, you're looking different.
Huh? That's Naveen Scrafty, right? Did he come down here because something's up with Naveen? I hope he's okay. We better go check up on him in room 203.
Well, we're gonna go check up on Naveen, but that'll be for next time. Thanks for watching this time. We'll see you later.